Why I recommend Mobile Suit Gundam and not other animes or other mecha animes specifically. Mobile Suit Gundam was the first and the one that did it the best. It takes its themes on the horrors of war seriously. It has a fluid and impactful animation style. It has a beautifully fluent and enriching story and narrative sequence of events so impressionable and timeless, like something out of one of the great Greco-Roman epic poems. Where I feel other mecha anime are letdowns is they focus too much on superficial action, hollow melodrama, and less interesting, bulbous and crashing styles of visualizing their combat. Mobile Suit Gundam is a fascinating distillation of human psychology. Everything that Amuro represents is very relatable for young men, and probably for a lot of young women too. How the rest of the white base crew functions in the war and what they represent. The kids and Harrow, Kai, Bright and Mirai, Frobau, Sailor, Ryu, Hayato, and even the operators looking over everyone on the bridge. All facets of human psychology or possible archetypes to be not uncommonly observed or examined in the context of stressful human experiences. I think the cooling, innocent blue, which consists much of this series' visual schema, is quite apt. The blue on the Gundam itself, Amuro's iconic outfit, the blue skies of Earth taking up much of this series' runtime too. Even space has a blue hue somewhat in the final third or so of the series. Other animes too formulaic, gritty, or overcomplicated to achieve the grace that the original Mobile Suit Gundam had. As much as I love Legend of the Galactic Heroes, the straight, dense recounting of an epic intergalactic war doesn't quite match the specific psychological scaffolds present in the original MSG. Something like Galaxy Express 999 was too much of a direct psychological examination to be considered anything like a seamless metaphor, at least by comparison, and whereas many 21st century anime are just the equivalent of soap operas, vacuous teen drama, trivial concerns, and yelling for its own sake, Mobile Suit Gundam meant something and wanted to be impactful, and not just some evening distraction for a nihilistic, spoiled, narcissistic teenager. A perfect anime was achieved in Mobile Suit Gundam. The only ones which might overtake it are other Tomino series, like Space Runaway Ideon or Zeta Gundam. Though of course, series like Legend of the Galactic Heroes, Galaxy Express 999, Serial Experiments Lane, and Kino's Journey have their merits. I think there's something perfect and sort of considered and realized about the original Mobile Suit Gundam, which is to say that every trait in any anime after it is inspired by something from Mobile Suit Gundam, so it isn't unreasonable to assume that every appeal of anime post Mobile Suit Gundam is downstream of something within Mobile Suit Gundam. And because Tomino and the gang being the first to consider these things, they tried to do it as well as possible in a way whereas those following it were like, okay, this is what you do to create a successful show or an acclaimed show. It's very cynical by comparison, in my opinion.